Here are some habits I try to keep up with daily as a 27-year-old college professor and PhD student. Everyone knows it's important to hydrate and drink plenty of water, but I would argue that it's not just how much water you drink, it's also important to consider when you are drinking water. My daily goal is to drink 6 Awala water bottles a day, which is about a gallon of water a day since this is a 24-ounce water bottle. I like to drink 1 Awala water bottle first thing in the morning and also before, during, and after a meal. Another important time to drink water is right after a workout or right after moving my body. I also really love to drink tea. I prefer to drink tea in the morning or at night, and it's basically like drinking water for me since it helps me hydrate, but it's slightly flavored. Within the past year, I learned about the concept protect your peak. It's basically about maximizing the time of the day you are most sharp. For me, I work best in the morning shortly after waking up, so between 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. I also get a burst of energy after a walk, so I'll try to schedule in a morning work block to complete my most mentally exhausting tasks early on in the day. I did this when I was writing my master's thesis, and I just blocked out a couple hours in the morning solely for writing. This method worked best for me because I was able to check off my hardest tasks early on in the day, and it set the tone to be productive for the rest of the day. Protecting my peak also prevents me from making excuses later on in the afternoon when I'm feeling especially tired. I take so much pride in pooping every single morning. My poop schedule is my natural alarm clock, so I will get up to use the bathroom between 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm able to achieve this by making sure I consume enough fiber. That just means I try to incorporate some form of fiber in every meal that I eat. So my holy grails for fiber are kiwis and beans. They are packed with so much fiber. So I like to have 1 to 2 kiwis a day, and I also like to eat black beans a few times a week since they are so high in fiber. It is absolutely essential that I poop first thing in the morning or I'll just have a terrible rest of my day. So this is a very important habit of mine. After every meal, I always try to walk for at least 10 minutes, but it usually ends up being longer. Similarly, with the habit of drinking water, I would argue that it's not just about how many steps you get in a day, for example, 10K steps minimum, but also when you walk is just as crucial to consider. I noticed that walking after eating helps me to digest my food better, and I can channel that energy that I get from meals into movement. So I'll walk outside, to school, to work, to volunteer, or on the treadmill. I'll even habit stack if I'm walking on the treadmill by editing YouTube videos, reading, working on lecture outlines for the classes that I teach. I like to watch YouTube videos, answer emails, and do all these other things while I'm walking. Although I find it very beneficial and helpful to habit stack while walking, I still very much enjoy silent walks. I love to just raw dog my walks without any headphones, without looking at my phone or having any other distraction. I find that it just really clears my mind and also prevents overstimulation and burnout. So by the end of the day, I'll usually walk for about 2 hours total a day, sometimes even more. And I like to focus on the time that it takes me to walk rather than the number of steps. I find that it's just easier for me to track, and it's also less intimidating. I am a lazy girl when it comes to exercise, which is why I love low impact workouts like walking and also lifting light weights. So I do this 10-minute arm workout daily because it's something that I know I can commit to. If I'm feeling quite unmotivated, I'll just remind myself by saying, "Girl, it's just 10 minutes. Do you love yourself enough to give yourself 10 minutes to work out?" And for me, the answer is yes, majority of the time. I also like to frame it this way, where 10 minutes a day is 70 minutes a week. So broken up in smaller increments a day seems less intimidating, and it also allows me to be more consistent. Honestly, it's just me and my 5 pound weights against the world. I find that lifting heavy weights actually makes me even hungrier and I might end up overeating. So I'd rather just lift lighter but also increase my reps so that I do one set of 30 per arm exercise. Some days, if I feel like I have more energy, I'll do 2 sets or sometimes even 3. And if one set is only 10 minutes, that's going to be a maximum of 30 minutes of working out for this arm workout in particular, which is so doable for me. So, again, I'll just habit stack and watch YouTube videos at this time while I'm lifting weights. I also love listening to video essays, or I'll also listen to a podcast that's very motivational and very aligned with my health and wellness goals. As a college professor and PhD student, dressing up is something that I look forward to. It instantly boosts my mood and confidence. As an educator and also as a student, it honestly motivates me to be more productive and also prepared. So, one of my goals is to wear more color. I teach social problems, so it can get pretty depressing. So, I like to wear more colorful outfits or fun prints because joy is also a form of resistance, and styling fun outfits that represents me as a person brings me so much joy and really just elevates my life. It sounds really simple, but it makes such a difference. On top of that, majority of my wardrobe is secondhand, so a lot of my clothes are thrifted. I purchase them from flea markets, estate sales, Depop, ThredUp, and also hand-me-downs. The more that I make an effort to dress up, the more I establish and solidify my personal style, and I'm also able to curate my dream wardrobe. So those are some of the main daily habits that I keep up with as a PhD student and college professor. These habits really set me up for success, and I really hope you can take some inspo from it. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!